wait method, NOT, NOTIFI, notify, NOTIFI, notify all. Likewise, there are some methods are there. Okay. So by using these methods in some scenarios, we can actually control our thread executions. Now, today we'll be trying to discuss all these four methods: join, sleep, yield, interrupt. If time permits, we'll be trying to discuss about synchronization concept also. So what about these methods? These methods we will discuss whenever we are dealing with a concept known as inter-thread communications. Inter-thread, inter-thread communications. So whenever we are speaking about this particular concept, inter-thread inter-thread communications, on the day, we'll be speaking about all these three. Maximum by Monday or Tuesday. Maximum by Monday or Tuesday, we'll see. Okay. So as of now, let's try to discuss about this join method. Okay. Now, let me just try to take two classes, class A and class B. These are the two classes, class A and class B. In class A extends THREAD thread class. Class A extends thread class. Now here, what I'm going to do, let me override the run method. Okay, public void run method. Okay, public void at the rate override. Okay, public void run method. Just I'm using for loop, just a simple semicolon. Int I equal to 1, I should be less than or equal to 5, I plus plus, and now here simply system.out.println, I'm going to write I or else class A class A run method and simply plus I. Just I want to print my I value, that's it. I just want to print my value. Is that okay? Okay. Now, one more time I am saying, please don't think like writing for loop is mandatory. Absolutely not. Okay. The reason why I am writing for loop, because you will be able to understand if you are executing multiple times the same thread. Okay, not only for loop, we can write any methods. As a matter of fact, you can call methods inside the run method also. I'll show you. Okay. It's one more time I am saying, it's absolutely not mandatory to write for loop inside the run method. The reason why I am writing to just show you multiple executions so that easily you will be able to understand the concept. Okay, now this is class A, and now coming to class B, I'm writing my main method. Okay, just writing my main method. Now inside the main method, I am going to create an object for my class A. Class A, yep, class A, AOBJ belongs to class A. Now my question is AOBJ dot start. Can I write like this? Can I write like this? Kindly please observe, I am not inheriting thread class in class B. I am not inheriting thread class in class B. Tell me, can I write like this? No, just guess. Just guess. Okay. Guys, for example, if there is a method in class A, for example, void method 1. Okay. AOBJ dot method 1. Can I write like this? AOBJ dot method 1? Yes or no? 100%, sir, we can write like this. But we are not inheriting class A, na? Not required, sir. Method 1 is present in class A. Method 1 belongs to class A. We can call a method with help of its respective class object. Fine. Exactly in the same manner, here also, just a second. Here also, we can call our start method. We will not be getting any error. Sir, but start method, tell me. Start method is present in thread class. Yeah, it is present in thread class. Guys, we are inheriting thread class, ra? We are inheriting thread class. What do you mean by inheritance? Acquiring the parent class properties into child class. Okay, please tell me what is the third key point inheritance? What is the third key point? We can hold child class object with a child class reference, and we can call both parent class methods and child class methods. Yes or no? That is exactly what is happening here. I'm just trying to call my parent class method. No problem. I told you this is possible whenever we are dealing with inheritance. This is possible. So now, if I'm executing our program, let me, where is, just a second, let me try to get my console window, show, view, console. Okay, one more time. Okay, let me save it. Right click, run as Java application. Am I able to execute my program? You did respond, guys. Sir, but you did not attach your class object. When we need to attach our class object? When, if we want to create thread class object, then we need to attach our class object. Here I'm not creating any thread class object. Directly I'm trying to call with the help of class A object. Are you clear with this? Online students, I need you to kindly please respond to me in the chat. Please respond to the chat. Am I clear with this? I'm not creating any thread class object. I'm not creating any thread class object. Okay. This is cool. This is nice. Now I'm going to write one more for loop here. This is class B main method. Now tell me right now in this program, how many threads we are having? Two threads. What are those? First one is main thread, second one is class A thread. Yes or no? What is the current executing thread? What is the current executing thread? Means if I execute this program, first which thread will be getting executed? What is the current executing thread? Main thread. You know that. I respond. Yes or no? Okay. Now, if I execute our program, obviously we will be getting inconsistent results. We know that we cannot guess the output, which thread will be getting executed. Let me execute for one more time. Class B. Wow, class B. Okay, we'll do one thing. Let me just go for one more time. Right click, run as Java application. See, class A. One more time, class B. Just let me try to one more time. See, this is completely inconsistent results. No, what I want to do, remember right now we are having two threads. Two threads. First one is main thread. Second one is class A thread. Okay. Both the threads are trying to compete over the processor time. So we are getting inconsistent results. We cannot, we don't guess. We are unable to guess. What I want to do, if I execute class B, every time class A thread should be getting executed first. Every time. After that, class B thread should execute. Are you getting the point here? Of course, class B thread will start. It will start its execution. Why? Because that is a current executing thread. This is a current executing thread. Before executing this for loop, I want to execute first class A thread. After completion of class A thread, then only my current executing thread should start its execution. Tell me first, did you understand my requirement? Tell me. One more time I'm asking. Did you understand my requirement? See, the thing is, right now, if I execute my program, both the threads are competing with each other. I don't know which thread will start, which thread will end. I don't know. What is my requirement? I'm saying main method will start. Okay, main method will start. But before executing the for loop which is present inside the main method, first I want to execute the for loop which is present in my run method. That is in class A thread. Okay. Then if that is your requirement, what we need to use, we need to call a method known as join method. What is the method name? Join. Now, what this join method will do, listen to me very clearly. Don't worry about that error. First, listen. Join method. Whenever the current executing thread, what is the current executing thread? Main thread. Impress. Whenever the current executing thread came across join method, immediately it will stop its execution. It will stop its execution and the processor will be given to the other thread. The processor will be given to the other threads. After the completion of that thread, then only current executing thread will start its execution. So basically, join method is interrupting the execution of the current thread. Yes or no? That is the reason we are getting a checked exception. Here, either we need to handle the, do you remember checked exception? What are checked exceptions? The exceptions which are detected by the Java compiler at the time of compilation are known as checked exception. So we need to either handle that or simply THROWS throws interrupted exception. I'm escaping from that exception handling. Now let me execute. Right click, run as Java application. Tell me which thread first started its execution? Class A thread. Main method started, but which thread executed first? Class A. How many times you are executing? Every time, every time class A thread will be executed. After the completion of the class A thread, then only class B thread will be coming. Am I clear with that? Online students, I need you to kindly please respond to me in the chat. Online students, please respond to the chat, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Please respond, please respond. Right. Now, guys, one more time I am saying this. What join method will do? What join method will do? Very simple, Ra. If the current executing thread came across join method, it will stop. It will stop its execution. The processor time will be given to the other thread. Class A thread. After the completion of class A thread, then only your current executing thread will continue its execution. As simple as this. Clear? Right. Varun, is that clear, Nana? Whenever the current executing, yeah, not exactly like blocked life cycle of a thread. You can consider that, but don't think like blocked. It's more like waiting. Okay? Right, right. Now, please keep your citing as understanding join method. Please keep your citing as understanding join method. Note on a small point for me. Join method allows the current executing thread. Join method allows the current executing thread to wait for the completion of completion of another thread. To wait for the completion of another thread. Next point. Every join method throws every join method throws interrupted exception, comma, every join method throws interrupted exception, comma, hence, compulsory we should handle, hence, compulsory we should handle either by, either by try, catch, finally, either by try, catch, finally, or use throws keyword, or use throws keyword. Otherwise, we'll be getting, what? Compile time error. Otherwise, we'll be getting a compile time error. Dot. Kindly please have this program in your notes. Both these programs. That compile time error is also caused due to the checked exception. Remember that. Come on, please have both these programs. Online students, if completed, kindly please message me in the chat. Done? One more time. Okay, I got a question here. Sir, is it like we need to write join method only after starting the thread? Otherwise, for example, if I'm writing this join method like this, let's see what happens. Let's see. Right click, run as Java application. You know that whenever we are using start method, a new thread will be created. Yes or no? If you are writing the join method before the start method, there is literally no use. Thread is not yet created. So no, it's not going to work. Okay. Right. All right, guys. I believe it's clear for everyone. Now, I'm going to get back to my class A. Okay. Um, Let me get back here like this. Okay. Very simple. Let me remove this. I'm actually removing my extends thread class. Okay. Let me remove this. I'm writing main method. Okay. Now, inside my main method, system.out.println. Okay. System.out.println. Here, I'll go with J. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let me just try to go like A, B, and just one more, simply like Java. Okay, that's it. Inside the main method only, directly I'm writing. If I'm executing my program, you know it, I know it, what will be our output? Directly Java. Now, what I'm going to do here, thread dot sleep 5,000. Okay, copy one more like this. And here I wanna, okay. Now, my first question, forget about the error. Just by looking at line number 8, what we know about that method? It's a static method. How do you know it is a static method? We are calling with the help of its respective class name. Is it a parameterized method or non-parameterized method? Parameterized method. There are two versions of sleep method. Two versions. First one is, just a second. Let me, first, just a second. Where it is? Ah, First one is long milliseconds. Okay. First one is, this is long milliseconds. Second one is long milliseconds and int nanoseconds. Nanoseconds. Okay. What do I mean by this long milliseconds? 5,000 milliseconds means 1 second. 10 to the power of 16, I guess. 10 to the power of 16 nanoseconds means 1 second. Okay. Now, 5,000 milliseconds means 5 seconds. Now, see, we are getting an error here. Why we are getting an error here? Because whenever the current executing thread, whenever the current executing thread came across sleep method, it will pause. It will pause its execution for this predefined amount of time. After 5 seconds, again it will start its execution. So basically, by using sleep method, we are interrupting the execution of the thread. That is the reason we are getting that error. So you know what we need to do. Let me just try to go like THROWS throws interrupted exception. Sir, can we use try catch? Yeah, why not? We can use try catch also. But I'm having multiple sleep methods. So that is the reason I just want to escape from exception handling. Am I clear with this? Now tell me, 5,000 milliseconds means how many seconds? 5 seconds. Okay. Now, let me execute my program. Right click, run as Java application. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope you're observing here, guys. Yes. So after 5 seconds, again your thread will continue its execution. One more time. One more time. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5. Yeah, just like that. Generally, Mississippi means it will take 1 second. to pronounce that word Mississippi. It will take 1 second. Now, sir, 5 seconds, okay, okay, but what is this 500 nanoseconds? Nanoseconds. If you want to be very precise with your timing, we need to use this nanoseconds. But here, I just want to say one small thing, that is sleep timings of a thread are, I repeat, sleep timings of a thread are highly system dependent. System dependent means if you give 5 seconds, it's not 100% sure that your thread will wait for 5 seconds. May or may not be. A fraction of second will change. There is a time gap. There will be a time gap. Am I clear with that? Online students, I want you to kindly please respond. Is that clear? This 5,000 is 5 seconds. This 500 is nanoseconds. 500 milliseconds, sorry, 5,000 milliseconds, 500 nanoseconds. As simple as this. Sir, but why we need to use this sleep method? You know what? By using sleep method, we can efficiently assign our processor time. We can efficiently assign our processor time to other threads. Not only sleep method, by using wait method, we can do that. By using join method also, we are doing that one only. I hope you are getting the point here. But the implementation, the usage of join method is something different. Usage of sleep method is something different. Can you please keep us heading as understanding sleep method? Note down a small point for me. Note down a small point. If we want a thread, if we want a thread to pause performing any actions, to pause performing any actions for a given amount of time, for a given amount of time, then we should use, then we should use, which method? Sleep method. Then we should use sleep method. Next point. This is an efficient means of, this is, this is an efficient means of, this is an efficient means of making the processor time, making the processor time available to other threads. This is an efficient means of making the processor time available to other threads of an application. Other threads of an application. Next point. We can pause the execution of a thread. We can pause the we can pause the execution of a thread by using two predefined methods. By using two predefined methods. I want you to kindly please write like this. Just a second. Just a second. Let me please write those methods like this. Go ahead. Just like this. Done. Okay. Next, note on one more small point. Just one small point. Sleep timings of a thread are sleep timings of a thread are highly system dependent, right? Sleep timings of a thread are highly system dependent. They are so they are not guaranteed to be they are not not guaranteed to be precise. Not guaranteed to be precise. Can you please have this simple program? Very, very simple program. Go ahead. Done? Right, right. Take time. Take time. No problem. Take time. Online students, if complete, kindly please make sure to message me in the chat. All right. Done? Okay. Let me just try to write one small program right now. Just a small program. Okay. Now, void method one. Okay. Void method. Just eyes on the board. Simple. Very, very simple. EXT and this extends thread class. THREAD thread class. Now, I'm going to write system.out.println. Just a small, very, very, very basic. I'm ready for into INTRVIEWS. You know what? Let me make this. I want to override the run method. Public void. I'm extending thread class now. Let me just try to use overriding annotation. I'm ready for interviews. Let me just try to write like this semicolon int I equal to 1, I should be less than or equal to 5, I plus plus and system dot out dot println this is my this is my plus I plus INTRVIEW interview. Let me just try to execute my program. Let me go to my main method main method. Now, I just want to create an object for my class new class A, okay, equal to EO class A equal to AOBJ belongs to class A. And here, let me go like a new THREAD thread equal to, I have a small doubt. Uh, you remember multi-threading concept? Sorry, not multi-threading. Method overriding concept, right? Tell me. Okay. You know what? Can I write what is the second key point in inheritance? We can hold child class object with a parent class reference, and with the help of that reference we can call only parent class methods. Can I write like this? Let's find out. Right click, run as Java application. Different ways. Different ways. First, what I showed you, I created an object for thread class, attaching our class object to the thread class constructor. That is one way. Second, we can do the same thing in another class, join method. Yes or no? As a matter of fact, in join method, I did not created any, in join, when I'm showing you join method, I did not created any object for thread class. With the help of class A only, I can call start method. Why? Because inheritance. Currently, I'm actually performing method overriding, which we already covered in our inheritance concept. Did you understand the point here? Respond. All the three ways are absolutely valid. I just want to show you different ways. That's it. Okay. Now, online students, is that clear? Please respond. No, three ways I showed you. One more time I am saying. What is the first way? We are passing our class object to the thread class constructor, attaching our class object. What is the second way? With the help of class A object, we are able to call the methods which are present in thread class. Inheritance, actual inheritance. Third way, we are holding, tell me, we are holding child class object with a parent class reference, and with the help of that parent class reference, we are calling the methods which are present in parent class. Basically, we are calling start method. Internally, start method will call a run method. That is the reason we are getting our output like this. Are you okay? Did you understand the point? Okay. Now, let me just try to. Okay. This is fine. System.out.println. Uh, I'm just trying to write. I got TLS placed. I got place. Now I can RELAX relax anything. Now I can relax. Okay, sure. Now THREAD thread dot sleep. I'm relaxing for 20 seconds. I want my thread to sleep for 20 seconds. We can use throws exception, but there is only one sleep method. Let me try to use tell me try catch blocks, and inside this I'm just trying to write exception e, and here system.out.println my sleep has been disturbed, just like this. My sleep has been disturbed. And after that, system.out.println, time to go to office. Time to go to OFFIC office. Just like this. Now let's see what happens. Right click, run as Java application. Is my program execution completed? Is my program execution completed? No. My thread is actually in sleeping state for 20 seconds. After that, my thread will continue its execution. Yes or no? So yeah, let's wait for 20 seconds, and hopefully after 20, yeah, time up. Time to go to office. Am I clear with this? Now, I want to bring back my sleeping thread into running state. I want to bring back my sleeping thread into running state. Okay. For example, let me make this simple. Let us think that we are having, you guys will order food in Swiggy, right? Swiggy, you will order food. Whenever we are trying to order something in Swiggy, let us think that we are choosing Google Pay option. We need to choose Google Pay. When I choose Google Pay, immediately my app will be going to Google Pay. Yes or no? But Swiggy app in the background, it will run. My order is not yet confirmed. You need to respond, guys. My order is not confirmed. Swiggy, it will rotate, but Google Pay will open. Now, in my mobile, my transaction took 5 seconds. In your mobile, your transaction took 2 seconds. In some other mobile, the transaction took 10 seconds. I'm speaking about Google Pay. There may be some network issues also. Yes or no? Once the transaction got completed, again we will be redirecting back to Swiggy and the order will be confirmed. Yes, actually, what is the mechanism happening here? Once you place the order, when you selected Google Pay, that Swiggy app will be going into sleeping mode. It will be in sleep mode. It will not continue its execution. Are you getting the point here? Once the transaction is completed, the transaction got confirmed, then intentionally developers will bring back the sleeping thread into running state. Why? Because every users will be having their own different times of transactions. Are you understanding the point here? Once the transaction got completed, again that Swiggy app should continue its execution. So in order to make that happen, we need to bring back the sleeping thread into running state. And that is possible by using a method known as absolutely interrupt method. What is the method name? Interrupt method. What interrupt method will do? Interrupt method will bring back the sleeping thread into running state. Basically, it causes interruption to the sleep of the thread. As simple as this. For example, you are using interrupt method. You are using interrupt method, but there is no thread in sleeping state. There is no thread in waiting state. See, if you are using interrupt method, the thread should be either in sleeping state or in waiting state. Immediately it will bring back that thread into running state. If there is no thread in waiting or sleeping state, then there will not be any impact of interrupt method on your program. There will not be any impact. If you're calling interrupt method will wait. It will wait until a thread went into sleeping state. If the thread went into sleeping state, immediately it will bring back the sleeping thread into running state. Am I clear with that? For example, I'm calling T dot interrupt method. I'm calling interrupt method. Now let's see what happens. Right click, run as Java application. Is my thread went into sleeping state? Yes. My thread went into sleeping state. My thread went into sleeping state. But immediately what interrupt method did? Interrupt method caused interruption for that sleeping. So there is an exception. That is the reason catch block executed. Can you see this? And again, we are getting our output, that is time to go to office. As simple as this. Did you understand? Please tell me, do you understand? Online students, I want you to kindly please respond to me in the chat. Please respond to me in the chat. Am I clear with this? Varun, why exception occurred? Interrupt method is literally interrupting the sleep of the thread. So interrupted exception will be coming. Got it? Now, Pranil, after 20 seconds or before it interrupted? No, no, no. interrupt method will not wait until 20 seconds. Until if it is waiting until 20 seconds, what is the use of interrupt method? No. See, interrupt method will act immediately the thread went into sleeping state. As simple as this. Got it? All right. Okay. Now, please keep your heading as understanding interrupt method. Understanding interrupt method. And I want you to kindly please note down this entire slide for me. Please note down this slide for me. Go ahead. No need to write the coding snippets. Example. Don't write the example, just write the points, 3 points. And guys, next Thursday, I'm going to start one more batch of full stack, core Java full stack. If anyone of your friends are there, feel free to refer. Are you going to refer? Or else you will say, don't join Kishan sir class. Tell me. Feel free to refer if possible. Next Thursday. Go ahead. And guys, one more time I'm saying, uh, advanced Java, my advanced Java batch, I'm going to start after 30 days nearly. After 30 days, again, I'm going to start one more batch. Why? Because recently only I started one batch, advanced Java. You know that, right? 20 days completed. Still 30 days are there. After 30 days, I'm going to start one more batch. So if you want to wait, you can wait. Otherwise, one more new advanced Java batch started. Feel free to join that. It's your wish. No need to write that example, okay? One more time, I'm saying no need to write this example. Just these 3 points are enough for me. Just these 3 points, enough. Don't go for more. Please make sure to message me, guys, online students. If it is done, please make sure to message me. Actually, I'm planning to have a small podcast kind of thing. Podcast, YouTube podcast for my previous students. Not only my students, previously people who studied in Irish IT who got placed, like their experience, how is their projects going on, how company coding is different from learning. Just want to have a small podcast. Very soon I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Okay. All right. Is it done? Okay. Now, once it, okay, if it is completed, let me just try to, yeah, kindly please have this program in your notes. Go ahead. Harsh. That is very good, Harsh. That is very good. Remember, coding is fun. Just coding is fun. Online students, if complete, kindly please message in the chat. Today's test match final is there. India played. India did not play. Only South Africa and Australia. Only these two matches. Only these teams. Yeah, South Africa won. I got the message. All right. Is it done, guys? Okay. Now, let's try to understand yield method. Four methods are there. As I told you, four methods. First one is join method, completed, sleep, yield. Three completed. Now, finally, last method, sorry. First method is join, sleep, and interrupt method completed. Now, let's discuss about yield method. I'm going to say what is yield method. First, listen to me. Just listen. What is yield method? What? Ravindra sir, your podcast take interview yourself only, your journey. I need to interview myself only. Come on. Anyways, that's another scenario. Yield method. How yield method will work. Whenever the current executing thread, I repeat, no, don't simply listen. I want you to imagine. Whenever the current executing thread, current executing thread means according to your opinion, main thread. Let's go with main thread. Whenever the current executing thread came across yield method, I repeat, whenever the current executing thread came across yield method, it will inform to the thread scheduler it is okay to shift its processor to the other waiting threads which are having same priority. Once that other thread execution is completed, again the current thread is like to be rescheduled back as soon as possible. But this decision will be taken by the thread scheduler, whether to continue with the current executing thread or to provide its processor to the other waiting thread. This is the use of yield method. Did you not understand? Okay, let me make this simple. Let me make this simple. Uh, okay, I'll take a small example, just a small example. Let me take just a sec. What's her name? Gopi. Gopi. Okay. And one more. What's her name? Rupesh. Rupesh. And what's my name? Kish. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to do, I'm going to invite, I'll invite both Gopi to my home, both Gopi and Rupesh to my home for lunch. I invited both Gopi and Rupesh to my home for lunch. Both these guys came. Both these guys came. And what I'm trying to do, let me just try to, okay. I'm trying to provide lunch to the Gopi. I provided lunch to the Gopi. Gopi started eating. Gopi started eating. I did not provide any lunch to Rupesh as of now. First, I provided lunch to Gopi. Gopi suddenly realized that Rupesh is also there. Gopi suddenly realized Rupesh is also there. So, what he will do, just a second. Okay. What he's going to do, he will inform to me. Gopi will inform to me. Sir, Rupesh is also there. He's also our student only. I can wait. I can, not will. I can wait. If you want, you can start serving to Rupesh. Once Rupesh lunch is completed, again I'll try to continue with my lunch. Are you understanding the point here? One more time I am saying thread 1, thread 2. Two threads are there. Thread scheduler is there. thread scheduler first give priority to thread 1. Thread 1 came across yield method. Suddenly, in between, thread 1 came across thread 1 came across yield method. Whenever thread 1 came across yield method, immediately it will inform to the thread scheduler that there is one more thread waiting which is having same priority. So I can wait. I can wait. If you want, you can start. I mean, you can provide your process to the other thread. Once this other thread execution is complete, again I'll try to reschedule back as soon as possible. But who is going to take the decision whether to continue with Gopi or else to continue with Rupesh? Who is going to take the decision? Me. That is thread scheduler. Are you understanding the point here? Now, one more time I am saying this. One more time. What is the use of yield method or what YIELD? What yield method will do? What yield method will do? Whenever the, I repeat, I repeat, whenever the current executing thread came across yield method, it will inform to the thread scheduler that it is okay to shift its processor to the other waiting thread. Once the other thread has completed its execution, again the first thread can continue its execution. But who is going to take that decision? Thread scheduler. So whenever we are using yield method, it is not 100% sure that other thread will continue its execution. That is completely dependent on thread scheduler. If you want other thread to execute, which method you need to use? Join method. You know this, guys. Online students, I want you to kindly please respond to the chat. Am I clear with that? Please respond, guys. Please respond, guys. Okay. Now here, just let me try to get it back here. Okay. Now just basically this is the first program which we have written today. This is the first program which we have written today. Class A, Class B, right? Now here, what I'll be doing, instead of join method, I'm going to write yield method. Instead of join method, I'm going to write yield method. Now, whenever we are writing join method, 100% sure that there will be an exception. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yeah? But when you are speaking about yield method, it's not absolutely sure that there may be getting an exception or not. Why? Because yield method means that decision will be taken by the thread scheduler. Did you remember that? Hey, just now I told you here. So that is reason no need to actually throws exception. But if you are executing your just a second, let me. If you are executing your program, please just a second. Please don't think like class A or class B method will be getting executed. We are not sure. We are not sure. Currently, class A got executed. Let me execute for one more time. Done. We are not sure. I hope you understand the point here, guys. Honestly speaking, yield method will not be giving you that much of advantage in coding. Even if you write yield method or did not also, we cannot guess that output in threads. You know this concept, right? Please keep us citing as understanding yield method. Note down a small point for me, please. Understanding yield method, just a simple point. Yield method provides a mechanism. Yield method yield method provides a mechanism to inform the thread scheduler that the current thread is that the current thread is willing to willing that the current thread is willing to hand over its willing to hand over its current use of processor willing to hand over its current use of processor, but it like to be scheduled back, but it like to be scheduled back as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Next point. If we are using yield method, if we are using yield method, then the selected thread, then the selected thread will give a chance to, then the selected thread will give a chance to other threads, will give a chance to other threads which are having other threads which are having same priority, which are having same priority. Next point. Next one. If there are, if there are several waiting threads, if there are several waiting threads with the same priority, if there are several waiting threads with the same priority, then we cannot expect, then we cannot expect exactly which thread will, then we cannot expect exactly which thread will get a chance, which thread will get a chance for its execution. Of course, which thread will get a chance for its execution. Next one, we can't guess, we can't guess again, we can't guess again when the yielded thread will, when the yielded thread will resume its execution. When the yielded thread will resume its execution. Dot. Hence, once the thread got yielded, we cannot guess when again it is going to start its execution. Generally, did you ever heard this word yield? Did you ever heard the word yield? Why? Yeah, YIELD. Yield. I'm not speaking about method. Yield. When anyone, traffic, crop, farm yield. No, 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 not that. Not farm yield. No, no, not exactly in traffic, Lalit. You know, how to say this here? I'm not sure whether you guys watch uh, WWE kind of thing, wrestling kind of thing. I'm not sure about girls, but boys. If you watch, fine. For example, if two wrestlers are there, two wrestlers, if they were in a position, if one wrestler wants to give up, he will tap. He will tap. That particular concept is actually known as yielding. yield. Otherwise, if how to say this? If two kings are fighting, two kings are fighting. Okay, let us do one thing. Two kings are trying to fight. One king don't want to kill other. He will say yield. If he is lost, are you understanding exactly what I'm saying? King one, king two, both the kings are fighting. King two is almost dead. Then what king one will say? You yield first. Yield means you give. Okay, I'm done. Are you getting the point here? I'm done. You accept the defeat like that. Exactly same manner. If two threads are there, one thread is currently executing. If it came across yield method, it will yield. It will say, I'm done. I'm done. It will inform to the thread scheduler, I'm done, buddy. If you want to give your chance to, thread, if you want to give your process to other thread, you can give. I'm done. Are you getting the point? But the decision is going to be taken by the thread scheduler. That is the only reason this method name is yield. Online students, did you understand that? I want you to kindly please respond. Yes? Yes. Yes, yes. That is good. That is good. We can do that. We can do that. That is good. That is good. All right. I hope you enjoyed our today's sessions, guys. Enough, enough. That's it for today. That's it for today. And Monday. Okay. Right. Monday, Monday, we are going to discuss about synchronization. Very, very interesting, very important concept. And Monday only will be complete synchronization and deadlock by Monday. Tuesday, I'm going to start with inter-thread communications, how to communicate from one thread to another thread. And there is this amazing concept, guys, thread pooling and thread grouping. That concept, maximum by Wednesday, I'm guessing maximum Wednesday, we'll complete with our multi-threading. When did we start? Thursday. We started Thursday. I think by Wednesday we'll complete, otherwise Thursday. We'll see. All right. Dot. That's it, guys. That's it for today. That's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed our sessions. We'll be trying to continue our sessions again by Monday.